Hey everyone, Crossery Campbell, the cheese wizard here. How you doing? We have talked to Jessica today, right? We already have a mission. We got search for the cursed watch at the speakeasy. What do you think, Charles? Hey, good to see you up. We've had quite a morning already. See that bookshelf over there? Just bought it. It's a real rare find, Crossery. Came from a 17th century cargo ship, the Must Flower. Wow, that's quite a provenance for a bookshelf. Yeah, it was the ship's wheel. Captain brought the Must Flower out of the dock. Couldn't steer, drove into a starfish. Whole thing sank instantly. Anyway, anything I can help you with? I'm right now, Charles. I can see why you couldn't steer. Cat. We need treasure for Cat. Oops. Dubious grenades? Those are my favorite. They're not my favorite. I remember those from last time. Hi there. My name's Crossery. Hello, fellow war enthusiast. I'm Herschel Wood. Actually, I hate war. I wouldn't say I'm an enthusiast. I'm ambivalent about war. Oh yeah, sure. War's okay. Heck yeah. Whoa. Crossery despises violence, deplores violence. Actually, I hate war. Herschel's expression doesn't change. Can I interest you in any fine historical memorabilia? You sell government-issue sardines. This is what we're after. We need these for a cat. Trench Spock? That's actually better than what we got, right? These were issued to Cold War soldiers who didn't deserve a decent spoon or a decent fork. Ration cigarettes? Bad for you, despite what the radio advertisements say. Can you believe they used to issue cigarettes to soldiers? And that they still do and probably will for like 50 more years? Simple helmet from a complicated time. Sorry, I like reading all the things. This one. Parmesan missile. The Cold War's era army manual ensured that even the soldiers whose entire job it was to feed people were still able to inflict casualties. Expired seltzer. Puts out everybody on your side of combat who's on fire. That's handy. That sounds useful. I can see that being useful. Don't think we really have anything we want to sell. Could sell the baseball bat, I guess. Wouldn't be enough though. Give me my trench Spock. Could ask about dubious grenades. They are not good dubious grenades, but we probably should, right? What's the story with those grenades? Oh, they're probably fine. Why doesn't the box say fine grenades then? He looks at the grenades, then at you. Say, how'd you like to do some field research? Sure, why not? He hands you a bunch of grenades. Just try them out next time you get in a fight, and when you're all done, come back and let me know how it went. Okay. Cat. We can feed her the government-issued sardines. You open the can of sardines. Calliope immediately wakes up, devours the entire can, and then purrs as she licks the remaining oil from your fingers. Looks like you've made a new friend. You can now pet Calliope to receive a boon. This game has, it has cats. You can pet them. There's a bunch of different petable cats. You can only have one petable cat boon at once, but each cat gives a different petable cat boon. You give her a nice scritching, and she purrs as she goes back to sleep. That is the longest purr I've ever heard, and we have +1 physical armor. Please stop purring. It's nice for a while, but then it gets weird. I think. My Mr. Kelly's still only 2. That's not great. I mean, we could boost that. I kind of want Bewitch, but you know. We should probably think about making our stats more than 0 before we... Let's not worry about it. This alley's where Jessica said the speakeasy was. You weave between various trash cans and piles of uncanned trash until you reach a serious-looking door. A little panel slides open near the top of the door, and narrowed eyes regard you through it. Password! It was Fiddlesticks, right? Okay, come on in. But you better not be a pro, eh? I don't even know what a pro he is. It's cool here. Don't bother him, he's bouncing. His head looks like a meatball. This guy loves hitting those spoons! And I love it when he does it. A milky-eyed saw. Turns his head towards you and smiles. You can have a drink. After a few moments and a few sips, he clears his throat and speaks. They try, but they'll never dam up the floor. I see. I think I see. Ah, that's all he's got to say. Alright. One more. If you're not caught flat-footed, the truth can sometimes be found at your very feet. Okay. Man behind the bar is shaking up a storm. He looks up as you approach, but doesn't stop shaking. Hello. He grins. Hello, baby. Welcome to Oliver's place. My name's Grocery. Whatever you say, baby. Are you Oliver? Oh, heck no. I'm Fancy Dan the Cocktail Man. Pleased to meet you, Dan. Hey, do you happen to know what time it is? Perhaps because you have a watch on you? Sorry, baby. The only one around here who has a pocket watch is the owner, Oliver Gluck. He left about an hour ago to pick up our latest shipment of hooch. From who? From whom, baby? Before I was Fancy Dan the Cocktail Man, I was Fancy Dan the English teacher. Sorry, from whom? From the mob guys we are always get it from. Whence is the hooch coming? Fancy Dan smiles. The old refrigerator factory. I see. How do I get there? Dan grabs a cocktail napkin and hands it to you. Thanks. Oh, haha, wrong napkin. Here. He takes that napkin back and grabs a different one with a couple of icons scrawled on it. Take the mapkin. As you take the napkin, Dan points at one of the icons on it. We're here behind Murray's store on Plunkett Street, so if you get out the alley and then head straight for the edge of the napkin, you can't miss the factory. Now have a map of the area. We can open it by clicking the map icon in the top right or hitting M. Thanks, Dan. Don't mention it, baby. Want a drink for the road? First one's on the house. Sure. What do you have to drink around here? Beer. I'll have a beer then. Excellent choice. Keep things simple. Bartender pours you a beer. You drink the beer. You've had better beer, but you've definitely had worse beer. We have +5 health. This guy doesn't care about anything except the baseline. Lady seems to be dancing to a different song than the other people. This guy's been infected with Charleston fever. Play piano, trills a tune. This lady's making ethereal music with spirit-filled glasses. It's weirdly responsible of this illegal poison dispensary to have a first aid kit. We can see what's in there. We got gauze pads and activated charcoal. Spoons Man is just going hog wild. We love to see it. We got some more of those symbols. These people are obviously on a first date and you shouldn't bother them. I like their hats. Wait, aren't those the fishmen from the Watchful Eye basement? You're so used to not thinking about where things go once you put them in a tube. Hey, remember me from the tube? Be it, pal, we're off the clock. I didn't realize you could talk. You can talk about anything you like. Dickens, Flopper, the Brontes. What can you tell me about Dickens? I think his books are too long. Oh yeah. He doesn't like long novels. What books are the right length? None. That was helpful. Enjoy your drinks. There is a spittoon here. It's been placed at a very challenging height. Also, it's one of those references to one of those other video games. You ever hear of West of Loathing? I believe that he just talks about YouTubers. Like, not like this YouTube channel, like real YouTubers. Hey Dan, your spittoon's kind of inconvenient. Nah, baby, that spittoon isn't for spitting in. It's gone out of style now that mass-produced cigarettes are readily available anywhere. Nah, that's a bona fide historical artifact. Whoa, really? That's right. Belonged to a famous adventurer from Frisco. Good grief. Just before the turn of the century. Really? Who? Well, nobody's exactly sure. A lot of people think it belonged to Mumfla Fumperdink. It's a strong theory, because if there's one thing we know about that cat, it's that he loved spittoons. Other people say it belonged to a fella the last name of Thurnleon. Wonder who that could be. And a whole lot of other people claim it belonged to a whole lot of other people. But there's one thing we know for sure about this spittoon. Whoever it was, they didn't use it for spitting into. They wore it as a hat. What? Ugh. Gross. Haha, right. Sure got into some weird stuff back then. No kidding. Well, we do now have a map. We can go to Fridge Factory. We could also wander if we want. Wandering will trigger an event. It'll trigger a random event, and it might give us an extra bit on the map that we could go to in the future if we wanted. A hobo nods pleasantly as you pass and tips his bad hat to you. Howdy, friend. Name's Joe Rutgers. I haven't been able to find any work in town. Any chance you could spare 4 meats so I can buy some caviar? I'd be real grateful. Caviar? Not just like a sandwich? Well, I am high, I figure. I don't know why I'd call 4 meat caviar, but it isn't aiming high. Look after yourself, friend. Please be safe. I'm gonna give you the 4 meat for your 4 meat caviar. I would not eat that caviar. Please just get a sandwich. Here you go. Thanks a heap, friend. You're a real good egg. Oh. Tollbooth was obviously stolen and dragged here. These folks look like they're here for some serious business. We can try and make a deal. Whoa there, Pally. This is a private party. Club members only. Yeah, like he said, club members only. What kind of club is it? It's the fraternal order of people who bribed us more than we're earning as gate guards. Fop bum egg? Never heard of it. How do I join? Why, you thick? I'd have thought it was obvious, pal. You give us meat. How much? Oh dear. Okay, we don't have any meat. So we're probably just gonna get beaten up, but that's fine. 500. Yeah, 500. Clancy, I told you to knock off that repeating business. How am I supposed to come up with that kind of meat? Yeah, you can try panhandling with the other bums over in Goldthwaite Park. Where's that? Just north and west here, you can't miss it. Yeah, you can't miss it. For the love of Mike, Clancy, dry up. Well, I guess we're going to Goldthwaite Park. He kind of just fired us out of there. I probably didn't want to get beaten up that badly anyway. As you walk in, Gabby strikes up a conversation. So, you were new in Ocean City? Your first time at it? Yeah, that's right. What things have you got of it? Well, to be honest with you, it seems a little run down. Yes, Gabby understands you. It was much nicer before an economy happened. Lots of people, very excitement. Oh, have you seen the boardwalk yet? It's like a cat wearing pajamas. What? It has games there and a future teller? Well, that does sound like a cat wearing pajamas. Oh, yeah. I mean, I trust Gabby. Let's go there. Also, Crip it and rip it. I've just had this sitting around, not opening it this whole time, as I struggle to read because my mouth is not properly lubricated. Not sure if the lamppost is holding up the hobo or vice versa. Yeah, I said that. I'm just gonna move on. I'm gonna move on like nothing even happened. That's what I do. Hi there, I'm Crossery. Well, hey there. Pleased to meet you, Crossery. I'm Dusty. What's up, Dusty? Oh, nothing much. Just hanging around. I was gonna run a 3-cad Monte down here on the boardwalk, but that didn't pan out. Why not? Well, there's a fella already running a game down that way, and I'd prefer not to step on his toes. Just a matter of professional courtesy, you see. I see. And also because counties get real scary about that kind of thing, and I ain't looking to be murdered anytime soon. Any way I can help? Well, that's real kind here. I was thinking of looking for a different corner. Can you spare a nickel for a cup of joe to get my feet moving? Please don't spend it on 4 meat caviar. Thanks, pal. You're a real good egg. She gives you a jaunty wave and wanders off. Fortune teller tent. A bench. Tony Fiasco's hat photography. We'll check the fortune teller first. Okay, we'll complain about the price of the fortune teller. You know, the dimly lit tent to see a teenage girl dressed as an old woman sitting at a velvet draped table. She points to a sign on the wall that says tarot readings, 50 meat. 50 meat is a little steep, isn't it? I could buy 7 and 63/64 gallons of gas for that much. She stares at you and points at the sign again. Not just now, thanks. We do need those dollars. Let's go see Tony Fiasco. As you enter, the photographer, who's busily adjusting a complicated-looking camera on a tripod, gestures to a nearby wastebasket without looking around. If it's more bills, there's my inbox. Hello? Oh, you in there? Jumping Jehoshaphat, baby, where have you been all my life? Excuse me? That face! That's exactly the face I've been looking for. It's perfect. It's mine. You can't have it. Hey, you're funny too. Baby, I love you. You're incredible. Listen, do you know who I am? The sign on the roof said Tony Fiasco, hat photographer. That's right, baby. That's exactly right. And soon I'm going to be the biggest hat photographer in the city. No, the country. No, the world. But there's something I need first. Sorry, I literally just had to stop the thing to check if the horrible background sound I've been dealing with. I think I've got it under control. But I had a sudden panic. It's fine. It's fine. It's not there. Don't worry about it. A face? A portfolio? You know what I need before I got a portfolio? A face! Your face, baby! Well, Don't say no. Don't you dare say no, baby. Listen, it's easy. All you gotta do is stroll in here wearing a hat. And all I gotta do is take a photograph of that hat, and then we're both gonna be rich. Rich? Rich? Me with my portfolio, and you with 30 meat. I'm gonna pay you for every picture. Well... Gotta be different hats, though. Gotta be a different hat every time. I can't pay you nothing for the same hat twice. You got it? Okay, how about this hat? What is that? An uncursed fedora? Perfect, I love it. Here's your meat, baby. Spend it in good health and come back soon, okay? Okay. Grouchy-looking guy standing under the shade of this tiny building's eaves. He glares at you silently. Nothing to say. Game of skills. Test your everything. Step right up. Test your strength and your agility and your intellect. Every winner gets a prize. You there, friend, care to face the challenge of a lifetime? Only 10 meat. What's the challenge? I like to start newcomers off with something relatively easy. All you have to do is guess my age, throw a dart to pop a balloon, and drive a nail into this board with one swing of a hammer. At the same time. That's right, get to try it. We'll come back sometime. No thanks. Well, no, with that attitude you are. Privatized healthcare station, see what's for sale. Do you got any hats? Cooking for health? That's a hat. We would get reimbursed almost all of the proceeds. I'm tempted. Is there a way on to the wheel, or is it not? Is it not that kind of wheel? You just live there? Well, you know, we met Tony Fiasco, so that's nice. We've not got nothing going. As you're walking through Ocean City, you encounter a mailbox, but that's been tipped over by some vandals. We can write that mailbox. You write the letterbox. It's heavier than it looked, but you're more responsible than you look too. That's 4 XP. Pet groundskeeper is inspecting a clipboard with the panicked paralysis of someone who has so much work to do that I can't do any of it. Hi there, is something wrong? Sorry pal. I don't want to seem rude, but I'm much too busy to chat. I'm stuck running this place by myself, and there's about a million things to do. Well, I could use a little extra pocket meat. How about I help you out? That'd be great, except that new city regulations disallow hiring random part-timers. Since this is a municipal pack, only official government contractors are allowed to work here. There's a law against Sidequests? Why? Just to be a thorn in my side as far as I can tell. It's not like any of these tests are dangerous or anything. You got kind of a cagey look on your face when you said that. Okay, well, 2 of them are dangerous, but that's not even half. And I submitted a request for help weeks ago and still haven't heard anything back. Well, you're in luck. I just happen to be an official government contractor. That would be terrific, but I am gonna need to see some proof of that. We can show off our muscles, we can lie through our teeth, or we can trick him. It is easier to trick him, and we can't do any of the other ones because we're not good enough at things. You wave your hand in front of the groundskeeper's face. You believe that I'm an official government contractor? Well, you do have the official government contractor wave down pat. That's good enough for me. What do you need me to do? Well, it depends. What kind of contractor are you? I'm What are we? How do we see ourselves? Statue polisher. I'm a statue polisher, I guess. Oh, thank God. I sure wasn't looking forward to doing that job. I think the birds must be eating leftovers from the old Snackle Cakes factory. It's horrible. Here's a rag. That was a bad choice, huh? The groundskeeper unlocks the maintenance shed behind him. Can't promise there's anything you'll need in here, but feel free to borrow whatever strikes your fancy. Great. We got miscellaneous junk, like junk mail. Junk mail is a new technology that allows trash to be distributed to everybody so that we can all share the effort of throwing it away. And a match. A reliable, if expendable source of a very small amount of fire. Shelf full of various herbicides and weed-killing chemicals. Maintenance logs. They wouldn't be interesting even if you weren't just pretending to work here. A plate of homemade cookies. We take those. More charm than those newfangled factory-made ones. Physical armor by 1. It's not nothing. We could stack that with the cat and have 2 physical armor. It's a lockup. It's not locked. It's got overalls in it. Pair of spare overalls. You can tell they're spare because they say spare on the name tag. Durable and comfortable, but they wouldn't be appropriate for a fancy gala. Luckily, you're unlikely to be invited to any fancy galas. And we didn't have trousers on before, so we're just wearing those. Now we know. I don't have any stench armor. Okay, if we got 1 stench armor, we'd be good, though. Do we have anything? Cheap cologne. Let's go. I could smell worse. Smells slightly better than nothing. Yuck. Beautiful, let's do it. There we go. Now you can get a good look at it. It's a statue of Corinthia Beschenbossel. Read the inscription. Corinthia Beschenbossel, mayor of Ocean City, 1805 to 1823, is credited with putting Ocean City on the map by suggesting, maybe we should build a dock or something so boats can park here. There we go. Now you can get a good look at it. Statue of a Cold War soldier. War doesn't always change. May the forces of the Red continue to dominate and refresh forevermore. Dedicated in 1919 by the National Cola Association. And then, of course, we have the soldier of a new generation. Here's to all those brave boys in blue who took the ultimate challenge. Dedicated in 1919 by the Ocean City VCW. This is a weird little guy. It's a granite sculpture of an owl skeleton. This statue, hand-chiseled from photo reference and enchanted to drive away mice, was gifted to Ocean City in 1902 by Hobart Bupper. I believe that's also a reference to the previous game. It's a different time, but there's some little things. This is a statue of Daniel Ocean. Daniel Ocean founded Ocean City in 1770, and on his deathbed in 1804 requested that visitors to his monument only view the statue from the left, as he felt that was his better side. I tried viewing it from the right, but it didn't do nothing, it's fine. We'll have a bit of a wander before we talk to the man again, I think. Sign about those pointy rocks. Sorry, just choking myself over here. Presented to Goldthwaite Park, November 13th, 1922, by Margaret something, Ocean City Comptroller. A few of my favourite pointy rocks. Looks like part of the sign's been graffitied. I guess that was the graffitied part. It's not just a really weird, possibly arcane signature. Door to the botanical garden is locked. Probably they don't want any of the plants to escape. Makes sense, makes sense. No fishing, you say? No water in the fountain. You assume it means no fishing for compliments. Good advice. Minon's hatch is locked. That door's locked. Is this rock locked? You found the world's least remarkable rock. Reassure it. We're a psychogeologist. Teach the rock to love itself for who it is. We've gained 5 experience. This hobo is really going to town on that oboe. Hey, buddy, can you spare a little meat? I could probably do the middle one. I kind of need some meat. Here you go. His eyes brighten. Thanks and thanks again, my friend. Leave him to his elbowing. Science Center. Huh. I want to go over this side of the Science Center. We got gizmos. None of the gizmos are labeled. Complimentary dihydrogen monoxide? No thanks, sounds dangerous. Discover your new favorite rock. There are lots of rocks in here, and you know the names of every single one of them. Harvest the useful bits. You extract various useful oozes and powders from the rocks. That is so loud. We got glowing ooze. We got energizing powder. We got frosty flakes. There's a workbench here. We can make potions if we don't mind the sounds. You know what? It's not nothing. I want one of these just in case, because that's a lot of cold armor. You know what? I could just make all of them, right? We might need more mysticality for a thing. We might need more handcrafted coffee for a thing. Dissolve the flakes in rubbing alcohol and add a sprig of mint to make it palatable. You mix the glowing ooze with some water and some baking soda, then you painstakingly force the mixture into an old toothpaste tube. You dissolve the powder into some warm water and then put in a coffee cup so you can more easily pretend that it's coffee. We are all out of ingredients. The Tesla coil seems to be working. We don't trust that big pendulum. Tesla coil and the Edison coil seem to be fighting. Weird that. I got those nasty statues clean. Thanks for that amazing opportunity. No need to thank me. I was happy to provide an opportunity to a working stiff. Here's your official city payment. Thanks. Anything else you need done? Well, that depends. What kind of contractor are you? Well, landscaper was the top one, so maybe we could be there. A carnivorous plant exhibition is in the botanical gardens has gone out of control. When you say out of control, as in, this is less a job for pruning shears and more a baseball bat with nails in it. Right up my alley. Is the door unlocked now? Beautiful. You entered the botanical garden to find it overrun by dangerous-looking weeds. I can see them. This side looks fine. There's a barrel cactus here. Beer removed due to prohibition. Control system for the extremely complicated watering system. Nervous-looking teen mans the tea counter. We can buy some tea. Don't need any of this tea. We would never sell anyone this tome of cheeses we have smelt. Northern palm tree, do not punch. We punched the palm tree. I still feel like we did the right thing. Really sharp stock of... we could probably take with us if we were more Moxius. We only have 2 Moxie. Why do we have 3 muscle? Why do we have non-Moxie? It's just a... because we already have the thing for plus Moxie balls. You know what? We probably have like armor or something that boosts it. It's fine. Right now we only have stench resistance, right? 18th of April 1906, even though Jessica said she mailed the letter only a couple of weeks ago. That's a date. We can look at that date in the thing with the dates. You know the thing. I guess we do have those grenades we need to test out as well. These plants do not look like they belong here. Invasive plants. Oh, they're all horrible. I see. Probably want to murder as many as possible. Well, I can murder one. I mean, we could murder more if we tried out those grenades. I mean, it's possible. It's possible. Yeah, that normally happens. Okay. We got one. We're not in great health, because we did explode ourselves for quite a lot of damage. Yellow eyes for 5, or just punch? Probably just punch. I don't think spell cares about stats. Which is good, because we're not going to have any. We got 1 health back from Tut. Definitely going to want to blast him. Seems reasonable. How much health have I actually got? 10. Don't hit self, though. We probably don't want to try any more grenades out for right now. We've tried those. You know. We weren't overly impressed. If I punch you, I guess I did do 3. So if I punch you, then do 3 damage again, it's over. Totally, you don't do a lot, but I love you anyway. Just wiggle the spark at him. You've successfully weeded the botanical garden. Joshua tree, named for its discoverer, David E. Tree. Wetlands Nasty Bramble, donated by a patron with no regard for the safety of staff. Eyegrass, avoid prolonged eye contact. Highland Bonebush, we're beginning to believe that this specimen was donated as a joke. What do you think, guy? He's very relaxed now, but still doesn't have much to say. We could get one of those teas so we could pick up this. It's only 15 meat, right? And I don't know what I'm getting. It could be something worth more than 15 meat. There's things in this world that are worth more than 15 meat. Mint tea. Drink the tea. The astringent mint oils dissolve all the bacteria that used to live in your mouth. Ooh, hang on. We got a broken coconut? Can't remember where I got it. +1 physical armor. Our one's better, but... you know, that is another hat. And we got sword leaf sword. Which is okay. A leaf from the Gladiolus gladius plant. It's extremely sharp. I don't with your botanical uprising. Well, good. Here's your official city payment. Thanks. We could be a plumber. I think. Oh, that's plumb convenient. I found stop running because it requires a real specific water pressure, and the pressure we get in from the municipal water supply has gotten unreliable lately. I need someone to go down and adjust it. I'll unlock the manhole for you. Sounds easy enough. Where was manhole? There's manhole. Oh dear. Stop messing with these switches. The fountain does not work unless the pressure is exactly 40 gallons per minute. This one's 50. This one's 30. Hang on, I'm actually gonna write notes. One second. Okay, I can't remember what it was. 72? 57. That's 25? 15? 15. Should probably just turn everything off. So this one's 7, I'm guessing. Okay, it kept... that's important, actually. It doesn't go below 1, I think. Yeah, that one's 7. What was that? 7 and then 3. So 7, 3, and 30 would do it, right? It's just that easy. I don't even need my notes. It's a very old manhole cover over there. Fountain appears to be fountaining correctly now. Can we fish? Can we get rid of this? I'll take my chances. We got 10 meat. How did that even get on the hook? Got all kinds of meat in this fountain. Got everything that was here. Fix your fountain. It was really easy. Exterminator sounds dangerous, you know. We could be a security guard. Mostly they're just like a human scarecrow. It sounds boring, but you know. Security guard? That's awfully humble for a police officer. What? I mean, since the municipal police force was entirely replaced with contractors, you might as well call yourself a cop, right? All the rest of them do. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. There's a hobo that's been hanging around my park fountain. I'd like you to move him along. Is he causing trouble? No, not as such. Everyone likes him, but busking in the pack is against city ordinance, and rules are rules, you know. But I like him. Hey, I need you to leave the pack. You what? Yeah, sorry, but the caretaker says you've got to go. There's a city ordinance against busking here, he says. Huh. Funny how that only starts getting enforced after I stop giving that bozo a cut. Cause you and I both know only the police can actually run me off out of here, and you ain't no flatfoot. That is true. I could give him more meat. Ah, shucks, friend. I suppose I owe you a favor anyhow. Don't worry about it. I can find somewhere else to hang this on. Thanks. You don't owe me nothing. I guess he's gone though, so I technically win. I feel horrible. Did you beat him up? What? No. You sure you're a cop? Just kidding. Here's your official city payment. Cops are not here to help you. That is not their job. Just a PSA. I'm an exterminator. Oh great, we got some real trouble at Lepidopteratorium? Lepidopteratorium. I just went for it and I think I killed it? I think I killed it. Yeah. Butterfly Zoo. Bunch of horrible monsters got in and I'm afraid they're gonna hurt the butterflies. Some of them are rare and expensive. Can you describe these monsters? No, I very deliberately did not get a close look at them. Sounds awful, but okay. I mean, we have a lot of XP now. We're probably in a better shape to be dealing with stuff. I was gonna get Bewitched, but I'm not sure now. Could go Hogwild on Mysticella. Consider. Chunks of arcane wisdom dot your mind like the chunks of mold in an aged cheese. What if? May not be the sharpest tool in the drawer, but you're not the dullest knife in the shed. Mysticella, it helps you figure things out, sound smart when you talk, and deal damage with magical weapons. Mostly utensils. So we have 4 Mysticality now. We could get up to 5 and then we could read about Gun. I don't know if that'd be helpful. I'm tempted to do it, but I don't know if it'd be helpful. Let's do it. What do we have right now? +1 Moxie? Who needs that? You brush your teeth and the resulting glow allows you to get a really good look at your toothbrush. How long has it been since you cleaned this thing? Got a real winning smile if the context is a brightness contest. The mind reels. Also, I have the overdue library book from my dream. Checked this book out 13 years ago and have spent the last 12 years and 50 weeks feeling slightly guilty about not returning it. Didn't feel like reading it when you were in grade school, and you don't feel like reading it now. It's just there. Handgun still, that's what I wanted. Tell me about Gun. You commit the techniques to memory, and then practice them by shooting the book to pieces with the nearest convenient handgun. We have advanced handgunnery. Mind is filled with tricky handgun techniques. You should get thee to a gunnery and practice them. Well, we have +1 with physical and ranged, but I think we're mostly going to be using physical. Butterfly Zoo. Oh dear. Giant crickets messing with the water in the bird bath. You hear a faint chirping in your mind. Oh, he's gonna chop Turt. Poor Turt. Well, I want to stop him ideally. I have 2 AP. I can destroy them with cheese. I think I only get 1 AP a turn, but my first turn can be big. Big. That's GG? That's GG? They didn't even get to do anything. Oh, hang on. I think Coughing Man's coming. You won. You've successfully exterminated 40% of the giant crickets. Even better. This is still a bird bath if it's for butterflies. Doesn't matter. We can fish there. We got nasty goo. You're going to avoid careful consideration of this object. That is false. Stuff is so gross that it makes you want to throw it at somebody just so it won't be on you anymore. Deals 10 sleaze damage. Sounds great. Sounds adorable. Lovely. This must be where the butterflies sleep and dream that they're Zhuang Zhu. Xiao? Shuang Xiao? That guy. You know the guy. From the thing. These two giant crickets seem to be having a silent conversation. That one just shot me with lightning? I don't approve of that. Oh, I don't get any. I guess I only get AP on the first turn. Well, that sucks. You're gonna chop to... Gonna throw stuff at me. I think it's time to bust out the Cola Wars grenades. He actually went at the enemy and not on me. Let's go. Doesn't normally happen. That's fine. Grocery's fine. Grocery's strong. He's a big lad. Turt is bigger. All of the crickets are gone. Nothing more to look at in here, it seems like. Got rid of those gross monsters in the Lepidotabupium or whatever. Did you know they were actually giant? I don't want to know what they were, thanks. I like to sleep at night. Here's your official city payment. Thanks for all the help. Goldfoot Pack's looking ship thanks to you. Here, thanks for your trouble. It's been in the lost and found for years. If whoever lost was going to find it, whoever lost it was going to find it, they'd have found it by now. The capitalization threw me off. Snake-tooth ring. When you apply poison, apply 3 extra. I can't currently apply poison, but that sounds lovely. This tooth is just a delivery mechanism. The venom is actually stored in the ring part. We did need like Moxie for the other thing, right? For the telling the men's to go away issue. You encounter a hobo who's sauntering down the sidewalk with a bindle over his shoulder, whistling a jaunty tune. Well, hey there, friend. Aren't you Crowsery? I'm Curlyberry. Hi. How'd you know my name? Oh, we hobos are a tight-knit little community. When someone's been helping us out, word gets around. Oh, that's nice. A little creepy, but nice on balance. Why don't you come visit our camp? We'd be glad to have you. Where is it? Well, you just head down 12th Street till you see the lot where the old hardware store used to be, and then you take, You know what? This'll be simpler if I just mark it on your map for you. Yes, please. Takes out a pencil stub and marks a cluster of little boxes on your map. Come on by any old time. Sure. Let's go there instead. It's nice there and no one wants to fight me. Hear the ringing of cathedral bells and turn to see their source. Unsurprisingly, is a cathedral. Unless you're just naturally surprised by cathedrals. It's so big and pointy, it could be hiding around any corner. Well, we don't want to go there. That sounds horrifying. You know what? This is, it's going to be a long adventure, I think, this one. I don't think we're going to finish it in the next 10 minutes, so, how about we call it here? And then next time we're going to have a look around this hobo zone. And that's going to be lovely. It's another one of the areas where they're all playing the same song on different instruments, and it's great. I actually love this. There's our buddy with the oboe. Oboe hobo. Anyway, yeah, we'll get into that next time. And hopefully I'll see you then. This is a very good game. I really like this game. I'm sad I didn't finish it the first time. I don't know why I stopped playing it. Yeah, just stop playing it. That's why I am ending. This is the end of the video. This is the sign-off. The sign-off is still going on. I do... The reason that I started like YouTube and Twitch and stuff is because I never finish any of my fucking games and I don't even play half of them. This is the same story that anyone like at my level who does this does it for. This is the same reason anyone will tell you. We live in a world where Steam libraries run several hundred units and none of them ever get touched. So you start a YouTube channel, so there's like a tiny bit of obligation. It feels a tiny bit like work. Like 1% like work, even though it's not. It's just goofing around playing video games and talking to yourself. And then I still just stop playing half the games. It's fine. A lot of the time I just get bored of games and stop. Shadows was the exception. I think something else happened. I needed to stream some other game, or maybe I just like stopped streaming for a while. I haven't been streaming a lot recently because we're having technical difficulties. That's the sound from earlier. It's a callback, and it just got really annoying. And also, I this is not relevant, and also this video is gonna be like, fuck it. Again, it's story time. I've been like streaming less and less because I've been having less and less fun with it, and then less and less people show up because the streams are more erratic, so less people know when there's going to be a stream. And it's a whole negative feedback loop. When you start falling out of Twitch, it starts pushing you out at the same time. It's fine. That's all I was saying. Anyway, the sign off is concluding now. I'm gonna actually click the stop recording button. Goodbye everyone. This has been beautiful time. Beautiful game. Bye.